Good morning, Vietnam. We've got our developer update from Ryan, released at 10:27 this morning, which is about half an hour ago from me as of recording this. Now, I do have work today, so I'm going to try to get this through as fast as possible, but unlike in the past when I would speed through everything, I'm going to actually try to give you guys some complex thoughts instead of just saying the first thing that comes out of my fat fucking mouth. Anyway, after delivering the major update to the Nightmares power and perks, we've been steadily unpacking all the feedback we've received post-PTB. Now, I do want to make it clear to you guys that I did not play the PTB. I did read the original changes to FREDDY, and my thoughts on the patch notes when I saw the PTB patch notes was, that's it. I mean, it was really cool that we're finally getting FREDDY to like not be a useless pile of trash, but like outside of the FREDDY changes, I mean, all the changes coming to the game are cool, but like the patch was kind of a nothing burger. Like, it had three things in it, or four, like 3 or 4 things, right? It had the FREDDY changes, it had the realm prevention, the announcement of trialing new killers, I think, and then the deep wound changes is nothing more than a UI change, which is just, when they said they were gonna update deep wounds, I was thinking they were gonna change the way it worked, or they were going to implement some new mechanic, or just changing the UI was just not enough to put on the roadmap. I'm sorry, I was so underwhelmed by reading the PTB patch notes that it gave me no motivation to actively come in and touch the PTB. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that up front. I have no unearthly idea what the new FREDDY felt like, and I have no idea what people thought of the new FREDDY inside the PTB. I have not kept up with that, but hopefully the changes that they're about to announce are changes that people wanted. Let me know down in the comments if that's what's going on. We're pleased to see that many enjoyed the changes to the Nightmares power, which ensured players could use Dream Snares and Dream Pallets without having to choose one or the other. Changing the former into projectiles was generally well received, with players also enjoying the addition of more active ability. While it was a solid start, there's still a lot of work to be done. We've made a few updates to his power, perks, and overall quality of life, which should improve the overall experience when these changes hit live. I'm gonna take a big huff of copium real quick. Let's see if this means that we'll get more cosmetics, hopefully, when the changes go live, which is supposed to be tomorrow, I believe, and we'll talk about that more in a little bit. Anyway, changes from PTB to live. Dream Snares, increased hindered duration to 4.5 seconds, increased cooldown to 7 seconds, was 5 seconds. That's a huge jump. Improved the sound cue when charging Dream Snares. Dev note, nothing drastic here. I don't know, a 2-second cooldown is pretty drastic. Mainly a few tweaks to improve quality of life to reduce the spam potential, particularly at high level play. This subtle tweak to the cooldown should prevent those instances without sacrificing playability to compensate. We've also increased the hindered status slightly. I do like the idea of having such a large cooldown. I don't know if you guys are like aware, and again, I don't know how he played in the PTB for FREDDY, but one of Clown's biggest issues is when playing against him, he can just spam purple bottles and just get a hit, right? It's just like, literally, he could just go, and your character's like, and they're trudging through fucking quicksand, and it's really aggravating, and nobody likes dealing with it. So I'm guessing these changes are to prevent FREDDY from being another Clown, where there's just an unnecessary amount of spam for no reason, and it feels really bad to play against. I don't know how fast the Dream Snares travel when you shoot them, but hopefully that's what that is. Dream Pallets, increased the rupture range to 3.5 meters, was 3 meters. Rupturing pallets cannot be dropped. Why could they be dropped in the first place if they're in the middle? So from what I remember from the patch notes, basically you can detonate Dream Pallets now, which will either increase the sleep timer on awake survivors or will damage sleeping survivors. One of the recurring points of feedback centered around the usefulness of dream pallets and their ability to make an immediate impact in the trial. We've increased the rupture range and made it so a drop dream pallet will not cancel your rupture charge. The fact that that was ever a thing is insane, but hey, I find that to be good, in my opinion. I think that if you're going to give a character, I think it's stupid to allow survivors to just turn off your power. This is a big complaint that I've had with several killers like the Unknown, Ghostface, old Singularity. Singularity's kind of better about it now, but it's still kind of annoying, where survivors have like very easy counterplay to your power, and the counterplay is so easy to your power that it feels like you have no power. So this is a relatively good change. Means that when you go to detonate a dream pallet, it will stay detonated no matter what. Dream projection. Releasing a dream projection now cancels a teleport. Did they not have that before? Canceling a dream projection incurs the full cooldown. While charging dream projection, movement speed is reduced to 3.86. Reveal the aura of the nightmare emerging near a teleport location to help with orientation. Visible to the killer only. Reveal the aura of the nightmare emerging near a... Oh! So while you're teleporting, you can see which direction you'll be facing before you get there. That's a really good quality of life. I'm not mad at that at all. Added an SFX VFX when the nightmare triggers a dream projection on survivors healing in the dream world. Okay. Dev note, we heard you loud and clear. The fake out is back with a small caveat. You'll have to use it wisely, as canceling your teleport will cause the ability to enter the cooldown. We've also added an aura that should help orient players after a teleport, as well as additional effects to clear things up when the nightmare uses dream projection on healing survivors. Now, I have a question. Did they make the Killer Instinct base kit like after teleporting, or do you still have to use an add-on for that? Because if you still have to use an add-on, that's pretty fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I won't lie. Every other fucking killer on the planet, except for Sadako, gets Killer Instinct after they teleport to a place. So please just give Sadako and Freddy the ability to just have Killer Instinct when they teleport. I'm begging you. Wake up interaction. The wake up interaction takes priority over healing. Oh! If a survivor is asleep, an awake survivor will be able to wake them up without healing them. I'm gonna drop something on you guys. That is more powerful than you think it is. That's a sorry, my brain's not working. That is incredible slowdown, because I don't know if it still works this way. Let me slow down. I don't know if it still works this way, but the way it works now is every wake up action performed on a survivor takes longer and longer the more wake up actions that happen. So the first one, wake up action, if you don't know, is when an awake survivor is with an asleep survivor, the awake survivor starts right? Like they start doing that, and it can wake up the other survivor. The more times you do that, the longer it takes. I'm not sure of exact time limits, but it could take up to like 8 or 9 seconds after a certain point. So this is actually pretty decent slowdown. It's not like the best slowdown, but it's pretty decent slowdown. I'm not gonna lie to you. Add-on changes. We made a few minor tweaks to some of the Nightmare's add-ons, as a few were noted to be slightly overtuned. Jump rope decreased to 0.5 seconds was 1 second. Unicorn block decreased to 0.5 meters was 1 meter. I have no idea what either of those did in the PTB, so we'll test those more when we get to it. Perk changes. Following several inertial perk changes made in the PTB. There are perk changes in the PTB? I don't remember reading about those. I guess we'll read about them now. Wake up. Once all generators are powered, exit gates are revealed to you. While opening the exit gates, reveal your aura to all survivors. While Wake Up is active, you open the exit gates 50% faster. The new Wake Up. Once all generators are powered, exit gates are revealed to you. While opening the exit gates, reveal your aura to all other survivors. For each survivor still alive, you open the exit gates What? Why? Why did they nerf this perk? I don't like this. Wake Up didn't need to be nerfed, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wake Up did not need to be nerfed. I don't like this. Why was Wake Up nerfed? This is horrible. This is actually horrible. Why is... I don't like that at all. I'm sorry. Okay, so there... Listen to these dev notes. We wanted to make sure that the perk had a clearer identity. In its previous state, it rode the line between self-centered and altruistic. The basic idea behind its design is to enhance your role as a beacon of in-game hope, ensuring your teammates remain alive to reap the perk benefits. Nobody asked for this. What do you mean ensuring your teammates remain alive? How do you want me to do that? In the era of people just giving up on Hook the instant they go down, what do you want me to do about any of that? Why am I being punished because Tiny Tim over here got upset that the Blight has lethal rush? Why am I being punished because fucking Megatron, who just downloaded the game yesterday, can't stay alive for more than 2 seconds in chase? Why? I'm not down for this. This is stupid. This is a dumb change. Like, legitimately, this change is dumb. It's fucking stupid. Walk it back. Walk it back. It's dumb. This did not need to be nerfed. This perk did not need to be nerfed at all. I'm sorry. No. Walk it back. Walk it back. You know what's crazy too? The more I'm looking at these numbers, it used to be 40, 45, and 50%. Now it's 8, 10, and 12.5% per survivor alive, which means in the best case scenario where all 4 survivors are still alive, if you've got a tier 1 or tier 2 wake up, it's weaker than before. This is such a shit change. I'm sorry. I did not want to come back to the community and be like overtly negative, but this is just a dog shit change. It's just a dog shit change, man. All right, Beast of Prey. Old, upon gaining the Bloodlust status effect, Beast of Prey activates, gained undetectable for 15, 20, 25 seconds, which was always shit. New, upon gaining the Bloodlust status effect, Beast of Prey activates, gain undetectable for 30, 35, 40 seconds. That's still shit. Okay, we've also tweaked the numbers of Beast of Prey. In its previous state, many players felt the benefits weren't worth the time commitment, so we felt comfortable increasing the duration. Hopefully this new version can be useful during those longer high-stakes chases. It really won't. Undetectable while in chase is bad. It's just bad. And if you've already hit Bloodlust 1, abandoning that chase is stupid. Now, if you've hit Bloodlust 2, yeah, you should probably leave because you've been chasing that person for too long. But if you've been chasing a person for 15 seconds and you get Bloodlust, taking the time to leave that chase is stupid. And undetectable while in chase is not that great because they already know where you are. Now, undetectable can help at mind games because you lose your red stain, but I don't think increasing the amount of seconds undetectable is gained is gonna do that much. I could see this being useful for hit and run killers, but most hit and run killers don't really need it. Wraith is already can cloak, so he doesn't need the undetectable. Hag's teleport is too fast for the undetectable to matter. Myers maybe, but you don't really play Myers as a hit and run killer. Ghostface has undetectable on command, so he doesn't need it. Oni? Possibly, but not really. I don't know, man. This is a hit and run perk that doesn't really have any use on any prominent hit and run killers. I'm just not, I don't know, man. I'm not too big on these. The updates should go live tomorrow if I read the roadmap right. Okay, so in general, The Freddy changes look pretty much like a W. Again, if you played Freddy on the PTB, let me know down below what you think. But I'm not, I don't, the Beast of Prey change doesn't seem like it's enough to matter. And the Wake Up nerf, nobody asked for that. No, not a single. I want you to point me to one fucking Reddit post where someone asked for Wake Up to be nerfed. And I guarantee you that one poster is a salty killer main who started playing the game yesterday. Like, nobody asked for this. They need to walk that shit back. If you're not gonna buff Wake Up or give it an interesting new effect, like after opening the exit gates, light a beacon for the other survivors to follow or something like that. If you're not gonna give it an interesting effect, or if you're not gonna buff it, it's just don't touch it. I'm sorry, but it just didn't need to be nerfed. This is a nerf through and through. Don't let them gaslight you into being, no, you're a beacon of end game hope, and it makes sure you're gonna ensure your teammates are alive. No, it won't. No, it won't. It won't do that. It won't do that at all. Because while there are things you can do to keep your teammates alive, you get punished for your teammates being dumbasses, right? You get punished for your teammates being idiots with these changes, and I'm just not down for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, my first update video since I've been back. I will warn you guys that I will not be able to give you a thoughts on the new Freddy tomorrow, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got to donate in the morning. I've got to go to work in the afternoon. Like as soon as I get off a donation, I'm gonna go grab lunch, and then I got to go to work. So I will be streaming playing the new Freddy tomorrow night. Once I get off of work, I'll leave my computer on so that it can update while I'm at work. So as soon as I get home tomorrow, I'll play the new Freddy, and I'll try to have some thoughts on Freddy available to you guys by either Thursday or Friday. But it won't be like in the old days where an update drops and I hop on it and I play it, and then I have a video out for you by like 5 in the afternoon. It's just not gonna happen with my new life. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members who help support the channel with their additional things. And for their additional support, channel members also get additional perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more. If you want to find out how to do any of that, please click the join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.